Well, today's show is one of those very important shows. What we show you today may save your life. We are talking about protecting yourself, but not only in the sense of physically protecting yourself or defending yourself against being attacked, but do you have your will and estate in order? Are you set up for when you're in your senior years and you need help? Well, we cover a lot of topics on today's show, and those are just some of the things that we found. Renee, what did you find?
Well, thanks, Mike. We stopped by many places to learn how to protect yourself in all kinds of ways, including here in Pataskala, where you can take classes to learn how to shoot. I'm Renee Warner, and along with Mike Kilburn, we are Out and About Columbus. As the official security partner of the Columbus Blue Jackets, Vector Security is the company to call to keep you and your home safe. We spoke with Chris, who told us more about the new technologies they're using today. Well, Chris, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Thanks for having us join you today. Tell us all about what is Vector Securities and why are we standing here in the Nationwide Arena?
Yeah, so we're really excited. Vector Security is the official security partner for the Columbus Blue Jackets. We're here in Nationwide Arena, this fantastic facility. We've partnered with them for a long-term deal. Vector Security has been around for over 40 years, protecting homes and businesses. We're one of the nation's largest security providers, but we really see ourselves as more of a local company. So we're involved in Columbus. Our employees are from Columbus. We're trained locally in Columbus. Getting involved, this is just another way we're involved in the community.
Well, what is mobile technology and how is it transforming security and smart homes?
Yeah, it used to be that your alarm system, you come in, you turn your alarm system off, and you turn your alarm system on. That was about the extent of the interaction you had with your system. Now, with cell phone and home automation, you can control many parts of your home through your cell phone, whether you're home, whether you're away, whether you're at work, and really use home automation and lifestyle and life safety to control your entire home.
Give us an example of how some of these technologies are making people's lives easier.
Yeah, so you're at the game. You just sat down. You're excited for the game to start, and you wonder if you've left your garage door open or not. And so you look on your phone, and you see that your garage door is closed. You see it's open, and you can close it. You can open it from no matter where you are. You can answer your doorbell. You can unlock your home. You can view your cameras. You can do all this simply and easily through the Vector Security app. And again, it really blends life safety with lifestyle.
It's amazing everything you guys can do now. Tell us how we can find out more about Vector Security.
Yeah, the best place to go is vectorsecurity.com.
Fantastic. Thank you again for having us out. Love being at the Nationwide Arena and love talking about Vector Security.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Well, Corson Fire and Security can certainly teach you some things about fire safety that you may not know. We had an opportunity to talk to Christine Henkel, and she told us more. Well, Christine, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Good to have Corson back on the show.
Thanks, Mike. Good, nice to meet you.
Well, let's talk a little bit about what Corson Fire and Security does.
Sure. So our main mission since 1946 has been to protect life and property against fire and theft in all of our markets. We pride ourselves in taking care of all of our customers, just providing them safe and secure, and then keeping them up to date with all state and local building codes.
Yeah. Well, Christine, what makes Corson so unique?
Mike, that's definitely our training. Corson has one of the largest hands-on training facilities in in the U.S. It's in Indianapolis at our corporate office. We also ensure that all our technicians are equipped with 100% training that they'll see in our markets. Another thing that's fun fact about Corson, a lot of people don't know, is we started the Casey program. So what that is, it's a nonprofit program, and it educates anywhere from roughly about 400,000 children every year in fire safety.
Wow. So what are some ways that people can protect themselves?
Sure. There's a lot that goes into that, whether that be protecting yourself or at the company or at home. Where you want to start is having the proper fire extinguisher. Depending on the type of hazards that you're going to encounter, there's a different extinguisher for all types of hazards. Also, you want to know how to use it properly. So we at Corson like to train on the PASS method. So what that stands for is pull, aim, squeeze, and sweep. So that's what you're going to do when you encounter a fire with your fire extinguisher.
Great information, Christine. Well, give us some contact information where we can learn more about Corson and your programs.
Sure. You can call us locally at 614-878-2228 or on the website at www.corson.com.
Well, Christine, great information. Thanks again for being on the show.
Thanks so much, Mike, for coming out. Appreciate it.
We know a way you can protect yourself is to have a handrail that helps you up the steps. This is especially important if you need that kind of assistance and you want something quality that is going to help you get up and down the steps. And it's just like this box says, just for steps, strong and reliable. It's from Fort Ironworks. We had an opportunity to talk to Joe Van Gundy, and you're going to be surprised at how many of these units they ship out a year from Columbus, Ohio. Joe, good to have you on the show.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, you know, at Fort Ironworks, I did not know that they would come into play for our Protect Yourself show, our special that we're doing. And it was interesting to learn that one of the big products that you've been involved in is handrails. You guys are actually sending these out to help folks that may be up in years and need that additional support. Talk a little bit about that product and how you got there.
The Do It Yourself Handrails product was originally started to satisfy our local customers, get them a product that they could have rapidly at a lower cost than our custom handrails. Mm-hmm. We use all the same materials, all the same processes. Everything that we put into our custom handrails, we put into the Do It Yourself handrails.
Yeah. Well, you know, one of the things that I was asking you off camera was, well, how do you measure for steps and how do you know what size you need? And kind of walk us through that.
Okay. We basically have 4 different sizes, 2 different styles of handrails. The 4 sizes are basically 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, 4 foot. Easy enough. So the way to think about it is if I have a stair with 1 stair riser, you would choose a number 1. In general, most stairs are all the same size. In general, 8-inch high, 12-inch deep. Our handrails are able to adapt to those different variations by one simple cut. And on our website, we have installation videos. We have printed instructions that come in the kit, and my name and phone number is on top of the website if those don't get it for you.
You know, one of the things I was surprised about, Joe, was to learn how many of these you actually send out a month. So, I mean, it really is testament to how good this product is.
Right. Starting out, we made 1, and again, that was just to serve our local customers. And last year, we did over 6,000 units nationwide.
Wow. Tell us how we can actually get a hold of this product.
Through our website, fortironworks.com, through the product-specific website, which is DIYhandrail.com.
Joe, thanks so much for sharing that information with us. A great Protect Yourself segment. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.
We know in your senior years, protecting yourself may be a beautiful independent living facility that does everything for you, where you can really enjoy life. And we found such a place at Madison Senior Living. We had an opportunity to talk to Molly Gruber. She told us all about the amenities and what you're going to find here. Well, Molly, welcome to Out and About Columbus. Good to have you in Madison Senior Living on the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So tell us a little bit about the services that Madison Senior Living provides.
Sure. So in our independent living, we provide 2 options. We have our 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath cottages like we're in now. We also have studio apartments. Both of those options include all of your meals, your transportation, housekeeping, maintenance. So it's nice because it's all in one package.
So Molly, what does someone choose to come into independent living?
Well, moving into an independent living community is is a big decision for a lot of seniors. A lot of times they'll feel like they're losing their independence by moving into a community like ours. But what we have found is a lot of times they're relying on friends and family for transportation, for help with food, help with lawn care and maintenance. And it's nice when you move here because we provide all of those things. So you're actually more independent and in a safer environment. Something that's really the big key is the socialization piece that we provide. Meeting new friends, activities, community service, and it's great to have a purpose for waking up every morning. We found that that's just a huge key for seniors.
So, Molly, there's a lot of options in Columbus for independent living. So
Sure.
what makes Madison Senior Living Campus so special?
So one of the things that makes us different and special is that we have a small town feel. We're just minutes from Columbus, but we're a small campus, and we really have a family-like feel to us.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, we're going to leave it there, Molly. It's great information. Give us some contact information so folks can find you.
Anyone needing extra information can call me.
And you have a website?
Yes, www.chancellorhealth.com.
Fantastic. Molly, great information. Thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
You know, when we think of protecting ourselves, obviously martial arts comes to mind as a way to defend against someone who may attack you, but it's also great for your physical well-being. We talked to Sensei Don Matthews at Warrior Spirit Karate, and he told us more. Well, Don, good to have you at Warrior Spirit Karate back on the show.
Thank you for having us back.
You know, what are some of the things that someone can do to protect themselves on the street?
Well, the first thing, there's actually several. So one is awareness, and that's situational awareness. Learn where, who's around you, what's around you, and then plan a strategy. Where can I escape to? What if I'm attacked? What should I do? Things like that. And then don't be a victim. So, don't go into places that are more prevalent for violence and crime. Go out in groups, things like that.
Well, Don, what are some of the things martial arts can teach you that can help you on the street?
The one thing that it can teach you is confidence. Then what it can teach you are the self-defense aspects of protecting yourself. So you might want to get into a martial arts program that emphasizes those things.
Yeah. Now, karate is a defensive tactic, or what does it teach?
Karate is actually a defensive tactic, but it also teaches you all of those other things. So the respect and the teamwork and the family values and all that stuff.
At the same time, though, there are some good physical benefits in doing that as well. I mean, we talk about protecting yourself. It's also protecting yourself physically, not necessarily having to defend yourself on the street, but physically taking care of yourself.
Correct. There is the physical aspect of it, the cardio, the muscle memory, the muscle, strength, things like that. There's a bunch of us out here that are older in age that still do quite well.
Well, let's get some contact information for folks who would like to start a martial arts program.
You can look up our website at www.warriorspiritkarate.com.
Well, great way to protect yourself. Don, thanks so much for being on the show.
Thank you.
Well, if you're interested in learning how to shoot or get your concealed carry license, the Bullet Ranch in Pataskala is here to help. We talked with Karen, who told us more about some of the classes they offer, as well as other events you can stop by to do. Well, Karen, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and it is great to be back at the Bullet Ranch. I've been out here many times. Tell us all about what the Bullet Ranch is about.
The Bullet Ranch is a full-service gun range and pro shop. We cater to everyone with all experience levels, all ages. If you have an interest in shooting, we can take care of you.
I know you asked me if I did, and I really do have an interest in learning more about shooting. Tell us what programs you offer for people like me who want to learn how to protect themselves.
For you, we actually have a ladies class that I instruct. It's called Ladies on Target, and it's a nice introductory class. It's a great opportunity for women maybe who just have a little experience or maybe have very little. Maybe they just want to get back into it, but they want to do it in sort of a softer, friendlier environment. So we make it a lot of fun for them.
So it's just for women.
It is just for women, yes.
I love that. Now, if you're a man and maybe say you've been doing it for quite a while, tell us what you have for other people who are experienced shooters.
Sure. In addition to that, we offer the Ohio Concealed Handgun License classes. We offer classes that go beyond beyond that for defensive carry. We have children's youth safety classes. We have the ladies class that I mentioned. And we also have a new course to our roster this year. It is Refuse to be a Victim. That particular course is brought to us by the NRA, and it focuses on safety, personal safety, and situational awareness that doesn't necessarily have anything to do with firearms. Other ways that you can be proactive in your own personal safety for yourself and your family, different tools you can use, and different resources to help make yourself less of a target.
That's awesome. Tell us how we can find out more information about the Bullet Ranch.
Everything can be found on our website at thebulletranch.com.
Thank you so much, Karen, for sharing this great information, and great to see you.
You as well. Thanks so much.
Like the Out and About Columbus Facebook page for pictures, video, and more on the show, including news about upcoming shows and even exclusive behind-the-scenes content. That's facebook.com/OutandAboutColumbus. Well, what you see behind me is one of the most important things you can do to protect your identity by having File 13 at UCO Industries shred your important documents. We talked more with David about how they do it and what happens to the documents after they're shredded. Well, David, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thanks for having us to UCO Industries and File 13.
Thank you. We're so glad you could join us today.
Well, this is really a cool operation. Tell everybody what UCO Industries does along with File 13, how it got started.
Okay. UCO Industries started back in 1974. We are a not-for-profit organization, and we employ adults with developmental disabilities.
Well, okay, so we all are facing the issue of identity theft and security of our financial documents. Tell us a little bit about how our identity can get jeopardized.
Well, many of the information breaches that happen today are of a physical nature. Dumpster diving, where people find documents that have just been thrown away. So one of our business lines, File 13, is all about confidential document destruction.
Well, tell us how the process works, because it's very interesting what you do here.
We have walk-in business available for individuals or small companies. We'll put a confidential locking console on site for our customers and then pick the documents up out of that console on the frequency that they need.
Well, we're standing behind the machine that does all the magic here. Tell us a little bit about how all this works.
So as the documents come on site, they go through the shredder and then are ultimately baled in large bales that you see behind us. And once that document has been destroyed and baled, we then have the paper recycled. So we're a confidential document destruction organization as well as a green solution. None of these documents end up in the landfill.
Yeah, I think that is so wonderful. Tell us how we can find out more information about UCO Industries and File 13 so we can bring our documents.
Absolutely. www.ucoindustries.com.
Fantastic. Again, thank you so much for having us out. Very interesting work you do here, and it really helps the environment.
Thank you so much.
You work hard for your money. The last thing you want to do is lose it through identity theft or financial fraud. We talked with Tiffany at Park National Bank about some of the ways you can help protect yourself. Well, Tiffany, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thank you for having us out to Park National Bank.
Absolutely. Thank you, Renee. We appreciate it.
Well, there's so many ways that people can come after us and get our money, all the scammers out there. How can Park National Bank help with ideas of what we can do if it happens to us?
Sure. So we talk with customers all the time about this, and one of the things that we would recommend is checking your credit and knowing what's being reported on your credit. So you can actually pull your credit report free annually. So you would just contact annualcreditreport.com and pull your credit and just make sure that everything it is reporting is yours.
When we use our credit cards, we're at risk. When we use it online, we use it at the store, people find all these ways to get our account numbers. How can we protect ourselves from that?
So one of the ways that we tell customers to protect themselves is to use your credit as a credit. So if you're using your debit card or your credit card, use it as a credit so that you're not exposing your PIN number to those around you.
How about some of the scams out there with people on the phone? People trying to get your money everywhere you turn.
Yeah, so just know that your financial institution already has your information, so they're not going to be calling you and asking you for your account number. Also, be aware you can contact your banker, and that's why it's really important to know your banker and trust your banker, and then we can take it from there and help you with that.
That's great information. Tell us how we can find out more about Park National Bank so you can help us if we need it.
Yeah, so you can visit www.parknationalbank.com, or you can contact me at the office. It is 614-759-1522.
Tiffany, again, thank you. Such great information to help us protect our money that we work so hard for.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Renee, for having us.
The law office of Philip A. King is here to help you if you need help with probate or estate planning. We spoke with Philip, who told us more about why it's important and what they do to help. Well, Philip, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and thank you for having us out to the law office of Philip A. King
Thank you.
for our protection show. Tell us how you got involved in practicing law for probate and estate planning.
Well, I've been practicing for almost 19 years. I opened up my office in 2013 and began practicing in the probate court here in Franklin County.
Well, let's talk about exactly what is probate and why is it so important to have an estate plan to avoid probate?
Well, I explained to everyone that probate is really the default, okay? It is the process in which assets, property from somebody who has died is transferred to people who are living. And there's a number of reasons why you want to avoid the probate process. One, it's very expensive. There's also built-in time delays. The average case here in Franklin County is anywhere from 6 months to a year. And then also it's a very public process. So an estate plan is designed to help you avoid that probate process. While you're living, it can put somebody in charge to make medical and financial decisions for you. We make the process very easy so that it's not this scary thing that they've been dreaded. So one thing that we do that I think is different is we offer payment plans.
How can we find out more information about your law office?
Well, my website is www.pkesq.com.
Philip, great information you've given us today. Everyone needs to have some kind of estate plan for sure. Thank you so much for coming on and sharing this wonderful information.
Thanks, Renee.
If it's happening in Central Ohio, you can find it on our events page. onacolumbus.com will give you detailed information on everything: arts, entertainment, education, sports, theater, and more. Go to onacolumbus.com and click on ONA Events.
Well, one of the fundamentals of protecting yourself may be keeping your weight where it should be. And of course, obesity can cause some major problems for you. So we had an opportunity to talk to Dr. Greg and Dr. Maggie about how they can help you lose that weight and keep it off. Well, Dr. Maggie, good to have you on Out and About Columbus. Dr. Greg, good to have you on.
Thanks for having us.
So Weight Loss HQ, let's talk a little bit about that. How do you differentiate yourself? We see all the commercials on TV for all these fast, easy weight loss solutions. How are you different?
Well, we are actually the first internists in Central Ohio who are trained in obesity medicine. So all our programs are based on what the Obesity Medicine Association recommends. And we try to personalize the programs as much as we possibly can, using behavioral health, fitness, medications, and other adjuncts to help them achieve and maintain a healthier weight.
Well, turning to you, Dr. Maggie, you hear for so many years that obesity leads to other problems, other medical problems. Is it true?
Absolutely. What people do not realize that not only the excess body weight can affect you metabolically, causing and putting you at risk for diabetes, high blood pressure. Also, it is a risk factors in many cancers.
Yeah, that's interesting. Well, tell us a little bit about your program, Dr. Greg, and how you can help someone.
Okay. Our program is multifaceted. We use a technique called motivational interviewing, which tries to draw out their patients, our guests' actual motivation for attempting this weight loss, because it's a process, and it can be a very long process for a lot of people.
Well, give us some contact information where we can learn more.
Go to our website, which is weightlosshqonline.com, and you'll be able to contact us through that.
Sounds great, man. Dr. Greg, thanks so much.
Thank you very much.
Dr. Maggie, great information. Thank you. We know people suffer from problems from time to time, whether it be depression or PTSD or just things that are bothering you. And one way to protect yourself is to get some quality counseling. We had an opportunity to talk to Open Arms Counseling, who accepts everyone. That's what the name means. And we talked to Patrick and Ann, and they told us more. Well, Patrick, welcome down about Columbus. Good to have you on. And Ann, good to have Open Arms Counseling on the show.
Thank you.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Open Arms Counseling. You're the founder of the company and how things got started.
In January of 2014, we recognized a need in the community for counselors to come and meet people exactly where they are. Someplace that's safe for them to come and be able to talk to somebody who's not going to judge them.
Right.
And that's why we started Open Arms, and that's the meaning of the name. Open Arms is a place for anyone to come to find healing.
Yeah. Well, Patrick, who should call? Who should call and contact you guys?
Well, I think, Mike, the easy answer would be anybody that feels like they need help or that's going through a rough time or just needs some advice, to get through a certain season in life. But I think one of the things that makes us unique is we see older people, we see children, we have facilities in place to do therapy with children. We also see people with PTSD, really any diagnosable mental health condition.
So, Ann, do you have anything to add to that?
I do. We have a number of different therapeutic techniques that are available to anybody who comes in, so we will find the exact right fit for you. So anyone who has any questions about their life, please come.
How do we contact you? Make an appointment? Come in and see if we're suffering from one of these problems.
You can go onto our website and click through to our web portal.
Fantastic. Ann, thanks so much for being on the show. Patrick, thank you. Great information.
Addiction and mental health issues have grown tremendously here in Central Ohio. Sun Behavioral Columbus is here to help for those who are in need. We spoke with Dr. Blair about some of the programs they offer here at Sun. Well, Dr. Blair, welcome to Out and About Columbus, and it is really a privilege to come here to Sun Behavioral Columbus. I've seen it, and I've always wondered what you guys do here. Tell us a little bit about your mission here at Sun and how you go about to achieve that.
Yeah, so our mission at Sun is to actually partner with the community to address and identify those who are suffering from mental illness and addiction, and really to focus on those whose needs are unmet in the community.
How does Sun go about getting rid of the stigma for addiction and mental health issues?
Mm-hmm. You're right. Mental illness is such a difficult thing here in the local community and also nationwide. And so our hope at Sun is to help those who suffer overcome stigma so that they can fully embrace the recovery process and strive for mental illness.
You have recently launched the Aurora program. Tell us what that is.
Yeah, so the Aurora program is a unique program in the local Columbus community for those who suffer from mental illness and addiction, but also who identify as LGBTQIA. And so the hope with providing an Aurora unit is to have an open and affirming environment where individuals will feel safe to come and actually share their experiences of strength and hope and their struggles.
It's wonderful. Tell us how we can find out more information about Sun Behavioral.
Our website is suncolumbus.com. We do have a 24/7 walk-in clinic and a number that is very easily accessible for individuals who want to come in and seek out a no-cost assessment.
Great. Thank you so much for all the help that you do here for Central Ohio. I know there's so many people that need it, and you are very appreciated.
Thank you so much.
Would you like your business to appear on an upcoming episode of Out and About Columbus? Send your contact information to info@outandaboutcolumbus.com to learn more.